This summer, Instacart presents famous summer flavors coming to your front door. Or pool. Or hotel.
Your grocery delivery has arrived, sir.
That was faster than room service.
No violins in the lobby.
Oh, seriously? Anyway, sit back, relax, and get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes. Starring your favorite snacks, drinks, and more. Download Instacart for free delivery on your first 3 orders. Rated H for hungry audiences. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum $10 per order. Excludes restaurants. Additional terms and fees apply.
We acknowledge the traditional owners of country throughout Australia and recognise their continuing connection to land, waters and culture. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. Welcome to This Song Is Yours, a music podcast where we chat to a new guest each week, talk about their life and creative endeavours, and talk to them about some of the music they love. Our show works by chatting to our guests about music, but also getting them to make you a playlist of the songs they love. You can find the link to our playlist in the show notes. Welcome to episode 120. I'm your host, Simon Fink. Our guest today is H3RIZON. The Sydney pop trio have released an absolute Christmas classic in the form of new single, One More Christmas. In today's episode, we're speaking with Gabby, Tiara and Bernie about the new holiday single, their 2 million TikTok followers, and what 2022 has in store for the band. Here we go. Our guests today are a vocal pop trio from Sydney, Australia. After having signed with record label Blockplay earlier this year, they've just released their new holiday single, One More Christmas. Please welcome to This Song Is Yours, Gabby, Bernie and Tiara from H3RIZON. Hello, ladies. How are we?
Hi.
We are good.
Where are you joining us from today? Are you in the studio at the moment?
Yeah, we are in the studio where we usually do our work.
It's our second home.
Yeah.
Do you guys, do you find, I guess, songwriting in the studio is a more preferred kind of location? I know some people will work better in like home or right there, but is the studio kind of where you guys find your creative process thrives?
Yeah,
pretty much.
It's where everyone usually meets up. We also love to collaborate with other creators and other producers and songwriters. So this is kind of the central location for that, you know, and it's also a really nice, comforting box for that songwriting session. So yeah, this is our preferred place to do that.
Of course. I'm just trying to remember. I think it's Bernie. Is it you who also produces music as well?
Yeah, that's me.
How do you find, do you have a preferred, I guess, like approach to producing when in the studio compared to like songwriting or anything else while in that space?
Well, sometimes I do like to create my own beats at home and everything. I like to really work within the pop and R&B genre with my beats, and then I bring it to the girls and then we kind of mess with it as well. And we also mainly love to work with like vocal arrangements. So we love vocal production and playing with harmonies, especially with our recent song, One More Christmas. We did the vocal arrangement for the backing vocals for that. So every single backing vocal you hear was arranged by us. So we had so much fun with that one.
That's very cool. I did want to touch on a little bit later the approach of the group and how you guys all work, not just as like a pop singing trio, but like there is a lot more, I guess, kind of theory and work behind it as well. But before we get to that, we are talking about, as you just mentioned, there is a new single, One More Christmas, and I want to preface this by saying that, like, usually when guests come on, obviously we're going to listen to their work and it is going to be appreciated. I think that my wife can vouch that I might have had this song on repeat for the last number of weeks because it is so catchy.
Thank you.
Oh, that means a lot.
So catchy. It is I don't know what the next level above a bop is, but congratulations because you guys have done it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course, it's. I think it's a well-deserved accolade. What was your first impression of the song, and did you know that it was going to be as catchy or as quite as big as it is becoming?
Oh, to be honest, I fell more in love with the story behind the song. Like,
when I first heard the song, I already loved it. Like, it was very Mariah Carey vibes, very Christmas jingle and everything. But what really drew me to the project was the actual story behind the song. And I don't know if that's different for you guys, but that's what really...
Definitely the same thing. When we heard the demo of it from our songwriter Raquel, who wrote this song, it was just from the get-go, we were like, we were just in love with it, and we knew we could do so much with it, and we definitely did that with the backing vocals, as Bernie mentioned.
So we were really pleased to create every single part of that song, like in terms of the harmonies and the arrangement and the structure. We had so much fun playing around with that.
Yeah, of course. As you mentioned, the songwriter Raquel Gracie wrote the song, and I think it kind of touches on her experience with her father and like not being able to spend Christmas with him anymore. And I was wondering, the video as well is quite a I think the same level as the song. It's a Christmas hit. We'll address that in a second. But was that nod to the Anzac or the army figure within the video? Is that like a little nod to Raquel's father?
It was actually a bit of a nod to my father, actually. So, of course, we wanted to do her story justice about her father, but my dad, he actually served in the Australian Navy as well. So we wanted to, as well, bring a little bit of a personal aspect to the song and just, I don't know, we really just wanted to make this music video as... I don't know how to explain it. Like
Personal to us.
Authentic to us.
Yeah. So I feel like most music videos you see are so like beautiful and jolly and like Winter Wonderland. So I think with this one, we really just wanted to focus on the story and like how beautiful it is, really.
How beautiful life is.
Yeah.
I think that you have achieved that, and it does kind of have, without being, as you kind of referenced, without being like Winter Wonderland, without everything else, it still carries quite a heavy kind of Christmas message with it, which is lovely.
Yeah.
In the video, is the three of you. There's the younger versions of yourself and the older versions of yourself. Did you get much say in who played the younger and older respective versions of you? Did you get to kind of go, that's me? No, that's not me.
Oh, yeah, we kind of did. But everything, I think our characters our versions of ourselves just suited each of us so well. Like we knew who everyone was. But it was so great just watching all of us, like especially the younger versions of us when we were seeing them, because it's so nostalgic to us since we've known each other for years.
We knew each other around that same age as the younger versions of ourselves were, so it was kind of like
really touching.
So during like the filming of that, while we were watching both our younger and older versions of ourselves, it was like so touching. And
it was
actually
genuinely touching.
She actually
I shed a tear.
She shed a tear.
Trying not to ruin my time,
Like, go, we're filming. We can't cry.
I can't hold it.
But yeah, it was really so fun to watch.
You guys have known each other, as you mentioned. You've known each other for quite a while now. I guess going back to that, was Horizon thought of at that stage? Were you guys singing together and that's where friendship kind of bonded, or was it that you had a friendship first and then there was a singing group from that?
We had a friendship.
Yeah, we had a friendship
first.
Because we each gigged locally, and we knew of each other through that. We knew each other through that. We loved to gig in the Filipino community, especially, and we pretty much watched each other grow up on stage. And funny thing, like we actually really bonded together. First, like over a Christmas song. It was
White Winter Hymnal
by Pentatonics. And we did and there was like a fun clapping percussion section of that, and then we told each other, and it was just fun. We just did it together.
So we just thought, what a funny coincidence that when we were doing that, who knew that a couple of years later we'd actually be together releasing
our own Christmas song.
What has the reception been like from the Christmas song so far? Because I think that personally myself and people around me have started to see it, pop up on Spotify, pop up on social media. I know that you guys are quite quite big congratulations actually for 2 million this week on TikTok.
Thank you so much.
But yeah, what has the reaction been like?
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, we're like, all of my family friends keep playing it and putting it on their Instagram stories, and it just warms my heart. And they're showing their own like outings during Christmas, like watching the lights, watching like the snow machines and everything.
Putting up the Christmas tree.
Yeah. My friends just sing it to me in my face. They just sing it, Merry Christmas. I'm like, yeah.
So we're guessing it's got a pretty good reception. So we're really glad.
I have seen quite a few TikToks as well attempting to do the dance from the video. I did try and learn it for today's interview, and I did not get very far, so I won't think I can do that. That's it.
You killed that though.
Thank you. For the three of you, obviously you've known each other for quite a while, and Christmas is a time for family and close friends. For each of you respectively, what does kind of Christmas hold, and what is Christmas like in your respective households?
At BlueNile.com, you can find endless ways to make your moments sparkle. From classic and timeless jewelry gifts to creating the custom engagement ring of her dreams, all at prices you won't find at a traditional jeweler. And right now, you can save up to 40% on fine jewelry and 25% on engagement ring settings during the Blue Nile Anniversary Sale going on now. Go to BlueNile.com to shop the Blue Nile Anniversary Sale and save up to 40%. That's BlueNile.com.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up during inflation, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
$45 upfront payment equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Taxes and fees extra. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes per detail.
But for me, it's all about family time. It's all about eating together, especially like bonding together over food. Like we're all Filipino, and food is one of the biggest things during Christmas. You know, we love putting out the biggest spread ever. And it's just probably one of the highlights of my Christmas experience with my family.
Yeah. Oh, for me, I was talking about this because my family has this little tradition where my great uncle dresses up as Santa. And when midnight hits, we have Santa Claus is Coming to Town playing by Mariah Carey. And he's walking inside to the front door being like, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And all the little kids get really excited. And so on Christmas Day, he's giving us all our presents. And I don't know, it's just so wholesome. And it's definitely one of my favorite times of the year because we have all our extended family and just everyone's feeling the festive cheer. So
mine's like the leading up to Christmas Day. Like I feel like for 2-3 days before Christmas, me and my brother, we literally dedicate in an entire day to just binge watch all our favorite Christmas movies, listen to all our favorite Christmas songs. And then when it comes to Christmas Eve, that's when we start to like, you know, have a lot of that family time. On Christmas Day, it just goes crazy. Like it's chaotic. But yeah. I like the lead. For me, it's the lead up to Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. It's the anticipation.
We were discussing that with another band recently, that sometimes it's that build up to Christmas that you get to enjoy before the actual day, it's a lot of food and nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that it's almost that, the anticipation, as you said. Tiara, what was I know you said you watched the top Christmas movies. What was number one this year? Or what is, sorry?
Oh, okay. So even though it is not considered a Christmas movie, me and my brother just always have to watch Dumb and Dumber. And we just consider it our favorite Christmas movie because it's like, well, for one, his name is Lloyd Christmas, and two, it's like that snowy time of year. They're on the holiday. It's so like classic. It's, I don't know, even though it's not considered a Christmas movie, we think it's our favorite Christmas movie. So on Christmas Eve, it's always, of course, like the Home Alone, your Elf, but Dumb and Dumber is definitely one of my brother's like top movie to watch.
Look, nothing wrong with that movie, and I wouldn't have like classified it as a Christmas movie, but I think you've tied it together well enough that is that's a solid choice.
Yeah, of course.
We watched it during Christmas, so it counts.
Exactly. For Horizon, Christmas aside, it has also been a stellar year, as we just said. Congratulations on 2 million followers on TikTok, which is just a huge kind of feat for any Australian band. How are you guys finding the newfound, attention? I know that you were at the TikTok festival this week, I think, for YouFest. Yeah, how was it?
Yeah, for YouFest. It was really good.
Awesome.
It was so awesome, like finally being able to meet other Australian creators there. Like it's so, like especially during this time, it's so hard to like meet up and like coordinate and everything. We're so glad that we had that festival to give everyone a chance to network and talk to each other and like even make TikToks with each other. So yeah, we're really thankful that we got to that festival.
Mm-hmm.
Did I see, who was it, Gabby? Were you chatting to Mars Wolf or trying to get him onto something?
Yes, straight after this performance. Because we were quite close to the stage. We were actually in the same row as Delta Goodrum.
Yeah.
We were all just so overwhelmed by everything. We were like, we've got like world famous people next to us.
Yeah.
So we were taking every single opportunity to try and have a little photo with him.
Yeah.
Smart. You have to.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to. Again, so not just the TikTok followers, but again, a big year for yourselves. You got signed, you released another massive single in Serious. How kind of, I guess, if we're using Christmas as a time to reflect on what has just come before, how are you guys feeling about the year and, you know, signing to Blockplay, the single, everything else?
Yeah, we're really excited to just go full steam ahead. You know, we're excited to like keep working every day on our craft and being together. And yeah, we're also really proud that we're pretty much fulfilling our dream of becoming full-time musicians and artists.
I was about to say that. I feel like the people that we knew like 6-7 years ago when we were little, who knew that we were actually going to be able to pursue this career and actually take it to where we want to be. So I think we're just really grateful and we're very like humbled by the fact that, oh my God, like we actually have the opportunity to make our dreams into a reality. So
and it really helps having an amazing team behind us. Like they're so supportive in everything we do and they really look out for us. So we're truly blessed for that.
That is very cool. And it is very exciting when you do kind of get to, as you said, be able to live out your dream. I know that you guys, aside from TikTok, YouTube, that you've been working on like song covers and writing your own music as well. And to see kind of that hard work pay off, I imagine, is just an incredible feeling.
Yeah.
With signing to Blockplay, I'm hoping you might be able to explain it, and I'm sure that you're sick of this question as well, so I apologise in advance. The Blockplay is a record label that is entirely powered on the blockchain, and you guys are going to release an EP as an NFT. Can you explain how that works for a number of people, and possibly like myself, who doesn't quite grasp all of it?
So think of a piece of artwork that, like the Mona Lisa, for example, right? Iconic piece of art. It's one of a kind. So in order for someone to look at the Mona Lisa and be like, art, like that is the only one of its kind, its value is just crazy, insane, almost priceless. So when it comes to the music side of things, when we're releasing a song, that is the one of its kind, that it's the only one that you'll ever find. So the value of the song like
It's
gonna be very, very hard. It's really hard for like to explain, but just think it's like that the whole idea of a non-fungible token, like it's one of a kind. So the value of it all is like really
high.
Yeah. I don't know if that
our understanding of it is also limited. Like we're also on our way to understanding it, but we're currently doing our own research on it.
But it's a completely like new and upcoming thing that we're so grateful to be a part of, because you don't see a lot of musicians or record labels doing this kind of business. So, yeah.
That's where I was going to go with my next question. With my lack of knowledge of the blockchain aside, like how does it feel to kind of be on the forefront of like a new, I guess it is technology, but like it's not necessary that you need a major label behind you these days to be able to achieve what you guys are achieving. Bless you.
Thank you so much.
So like what is it like being on that forefront to, I guess, be able to not need, like to usher in new ways of being able to be a full-time musician and artist?
Yeah, we're really
excited.
It is
honestly,
really exciting because also block play kind of allows artists to have their creative control, and you don't really see a lot of that with traditional record labels. So like we're really like lucky to be part of this new thing.
Yeah, of course. With the aforementioned EP, what else can we expect from you ladies in 2022? What does the next year hold for you?
There's a lot, really. Like, we're just going full speed ahead in all different areas, like all different content, maybe even like more songwriting, more songs to release.
And touring, traveling.
We're especially excited for that, just to for a new scene, you know, just to be able to meet new people and collaborate with new people. You know, we're really excited for that.
Of course, I can imagine that. I know that we discussed earlier at the start of this that the studio is like the home base, but I imagine it'll be exciting to be able to go out and see fans and take these songs to them as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Definitely.
Usually we would ask, I guess, what they're currently listening to as well. So Christmas aside, it doesn't have to be Christmas related unless you'd like it to be. But respectively, what are you all currently listening to and enjoying?
So a song that I'm really obsessed with at the moment, I listen to it at least 2-3 times a day, and that's not even me exaggerating. One of our friends that join our writing sessions, her name is Jordan Richards. She's an amazing artist, and she just recently released a song called Just One Girl. I literally, again, I listen to the song at least 2-3 times a day. I am obsessed with her.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
We agree on that.
For me, I'm kind of listening to a bunch of albums. I listened to Adele's new album. I've been also listening to Silk Sonic's album. They're just on repeat. I mean, I kind of like doing that, listening to albums on repeat.
Yeah, I love just revisiting older songs rather than like looking at new songs. I'm so bad at that, but like a song for me that I just love to keep on repeat, just gives me good vibes, you know, is Do It by Miguel. It's all called, it's just called like Do You by Miguel, and it's just, I love the beat. It just, you love playing it in the car. It's just very much a cruisy type of beat, so that's my obsession right now.
All very solid choices, and I feel like not similar, but like distinctive enough between you. Is that what it's kind of like within the band as well? Do you guys all have your own different style?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kind of. I mean, we've all just been raised differently in music.
Yeah.
We come from very diverse backgrounds.
Yeah. Especially for you.
Oh, yeah, for me, because I was doing classical music and opera in high school. I was doing that for like...
And musical theatre as well.
And musical theatre as well. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
We have to do a music, some sort of cabaret musical theatre.
Yes, we should. Exactly, we should.
Okay, it's sold. It's sold.
I feel like that might be like a bit of a scoop or like a breaking news thing for the podcast. So that's very exciting. possibly some form of musical theatre or cabaret project from Horizon. We'll wait and see.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm down.
Ladies, thank you very much for your time today. I really do appreciate it. And congratulations on the single and Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much for having us.
It's been a pleasure.
And that's our show. A massive thank you to Horizon for their time. One More Christmas is out now, and we've left links in the show notes if you'd like to stream the single or watch the video on YouTube. We also want to give a huge shout out to Eilish at On The Map PR for helping out with today's interview. You can find a link to our Spotify playlist in the show notes, where you'll be able to listen to all of our guests' picks. If you like this show, please subscribe wherever you get your pods and stay up to date when new episodes are released. We release new shows each Thursday and Friday morning, with guest playlists streaming on Spotify at the same time. You can follow the playlist profile on Spotify, and you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Until next week, cheers.